They help heal with smiles and compassion. Their positive attitudes can go a long way when patients and family members are under stress. They deliver hope and help shape patients' first impressions of a hospital. They work without pay in a variety of hospital settings, but they are critically important members of the healing team. Meet some of Brevard's best hospital volunteers. Linda Shatzer started giving of her time to help Health First Holmes Regional Medical Center 19 years ago. I wanted to give back because I had been in a hospital several times, and I was very impressed with how well they had taken care of me, says the West Melbourne resident. Shatzer has given Holmes more than 17,000 hours of her life in a variety of duties, including the gift shop, special services, and as president of the auxiliary. She has been a dedicated volunteer and health first advocate, always willing to work on initiatives that benefit their patients. When Jarmo Sibley joined Health First Palm Bay Hospital Auxiliary in 2014, she knew very little about hospitals in general, but the retired Harris Corporation financial analyst is a quick learner. The Malabar resident has volunteered as much as 30 hours a week at the hospital, so it's no surprise that she has donated more than 7,000 hours to the hospital since she first started. In addition to her administrative work at the auxiliary office and her time as a member of the auxiliary's executive board, Sibley helps at the hospital center for joint replacement, assisting and encouraging patients as they go through therapy. I have a deep appreciation for all the work hospitals do, she says. Janet McKenzie, who volunteers at Melbourne Regional Medical Center, brings with her a wealth of hospital knowledge. I worked in hospital administration for 23 years, so I know every aspect of healthcare, says Janet. While her forte is administration, McKenzie preferred to get in the trenches as a volunteer and serves in the emergency room at the Melbourne Hospital. A calming presence like McKenzie is worth millions, as stressed patients and their loved ones deal with medical issues that require immediate attention. In addition to interacting with the patients, McKenzie enjoys working with the hospital staff. When Health First Vieira Hospital opened in 2011, April Moreno was one of its first volunteers. I thought I would put in a few hours here and there, she says. 8 years and more than 4,000 hours later, Moreno is still helping. She has that gift that every organization craves, tech savviness. The retired Northrop Grumman software engineer assists with computer issues, works with tech vendors, and supports Joelle Bocabella, manager of volunteer services and other projects. She also trains the volunteers for the surgical unit support team and maintains a schedule for Monday through Friday volunteer hours. A Rockledge Regional Medical Center volunteer since 2012, Katherine Shelton has accumulated more than 1,700 service hours at the hospital. I just don't like to sit down, says Shelton. Shelton, who has been legally blind since birth, cannot drive, but she can bike, and she uses that mode of transportation to get to and from her volunteer job, thus adding to her exercise routine. A fifth-generation resident of Rockledge, Shelton has never left her hometown. She is a licensed clinical social worker who once worked at Rockledge Regional Behavioral Health Unit and also had her own private practice. She still volunteers her professional counseling skills to the American Red Cross and at her church, Rockledge Presbyterian. Susan Testa has served at Sebastian River Medical Center as a member of the auxiliary since 2014. Most volunteers work a few hours a day, a couple of days a week. Not Testa, who is on duty at Sebastian River 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, amassing well over 1,000 volunteer hours. I'm there every day, she says. The versatile Testa is happy to assist in whatever capacity the hospital needs, and she has served as a courier and dispatcher, as well as in the administration and human resource offices. As a hospital volunteer, she helps patients achieve their dreams of feeling better and going home. It's about helping people, and that is what I enjoy, says Testa. When Dennis Jones passed away at age 63 in May of this year, he left a large hole in the hearts of not just his family, but also of his many friends at Parish Medical Center, where he served as president of the auxiliary. Dennis initially joined Parish's volunteer corps to help in the surgical waiting room, and quickly shot up through the ranks to the very top position. He arrived with not just a strong tradition for service, but also with plenty of know-how in the field of healing, having served as a hospital corpsman for 20 years in the Navy. Jones also served on the Auxiliary Scholarship Committee, which last year awarded scholarships for 24 outstanding college students and graduating high school seniors who distinguished themselves through passionate dedication to their communities and pursuit of studies in the fields of medicine or healthcare. Patricia Webber has given 28 years to the Cape Canaveral Hospital Auxiliary, and she wouldn't have it any other way. At the time Webber began her association with Health First Cape Canaveral, the hospital was much smaller and patients scheduled for surgery were lined in a row in the hallway. We were there to cheer them up, so they wouldn't just be there looking at the ceiling, says Webber. As Cape Canaveral expanded, so did Webber's responsibilities. Since she began her volunteer career in 1991, Webber has given more than 15,000 volunteer hours to Cape Canaveral with near perfect attendance. Pat is truly a joyful, thoughtful, and loving person. Ladies and gentlemen, our true angels amongst us, your 2019 Central Florida Hospital Volunteers.